What is going on, everyone? How are you all doing? This is Yixit at Magna Crypto, back again with another video. In today's video, just a midweek update on a few cryptos: Ocean, Cardano, Bitcoin and Ethereum. There's been a lot of market action, so we definitely need to break it down, and we're covering a few articles as well. So stick around and let's get this show on the road. So if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel and join me on my journey to 1k subs. I'm almost there, only 100 and something left. So join me on that. Also, if you're new to crypto and you want to learn the fundamentals, some technical analysis skills, sign up to my course. In the link is in the description and it's completely free. Also, if you want to join my private Telegram group where I give more regular insights, a lot of charts on a more regular basis, link for that is in the description. With that out of the way, let's get straight into the market. So Bitcoin has actually gone and tested the previous high. It actually closed just above that at around 57,000, and we've now had an instant rejection from that level. But the key part is it closed above the previous high. So, I mean, there's two directions it can obviously go. There's a bullish case and a bearish case. For that, I'm going to switch to another Bitcoin chart to make it easier. So it's very easy. The bullish case is, of course, if it finds support somewhere down here, perhaps where it's now rejected from, and it goes on a rally and actually closes above the all-time high at about 58,000. Very easy. So if we see a strong surge in the next few days or next week, then that'll be a bullish case, and then we could, of course, make new highs, and then the correction's over. Essentially, the correction's over. A quick one, but it'll be over. Another bullish case scenario would be that it retraces and forms a higher low. So you can see this upwards trend over here. If it finds support perhaps over here at this low at 52,000, uses it as support and carries on going higher, that will be another bullish case. And at the very least, if it finds support at this level at around 49 to 50,000, that would still be an upward trend, and that would still form a higher low. So that is the bullish case scenario that I can foresee. The bearish case scenario I see is that this right here is a double top chart pattern. A double top chart pattern is a reversal pattern, so and it looks like it. As you can see, they're very close in price, so this could be a double top, and if that is the case, then we will revisit the lowest valley over here at 45, and perhaps further down to what I potentially saw as a target of down 40,000 to 38,000. It's possible. It is now, in my opinion, looking like the correction may be over. Still need a little bit more confirmation, but it's definitely this strong rally definitely looks like the correction could be over. I mean, it's a win-win, to be honest. If it is over, then the rally is going to continue and we're going to make more gains. If it's not over, then we can find Bitcoin and other cryptos at lower prices and average in more buys. So it's a win-win regardless. But it is looking like the correction could be over. We're going to get final confirmation in the next few days and in the next week, perhaps. But as always, we need to keep our minds open and read the charts accordingly. Moving over to Ethereum. So Ethereum isn't looking as bullish as Bitcoin. As you can see, it fell short of testing the previous highs. Unlike Bitcoin, so this is more of a bearish indication, in my opinion, that basically people started selling or taking profits before the previous high. So what I can potentially see happening is for it to carry on dropping further towards perhaps a support level at around 1500, which would be in line with the trend line, and also with some support around here. If it doesn't hold that, then perhaps we could go further towards the support level, the previous high of around 1400. Short to mid term, we could perhaps just consolidate around this area The bullish case that I could see is for us just keep bouncing in between this area or between support and resistance, create some momentum, and then break to the upside. I think this is holding us good support so far. So consolidation within this area could be the case, whether it is between the trend line and resistance or it tests support. I can see that happening, but this area over here, I can definitely see building momentum and then breaking to the upside. Next, we're going to look at Cardano. One thing I've been very vocal about, especially on the market breakdowns and also in my private Telegram group, is that Cardano looks like it is running out of steam, and then it's definitely seems to be the case. It's broken out of this trend line and tested it as resistance, and now it's just kind of crawling slowly to the downside. It's really running out of steam. There's some buying pressure holding it up, but it looks like it's running out. I definitely think 95 cents could be support, and then perhaps 84, 85 cents. It definitely needs, as you can see, it's running out of steam. It needs some kind of fuel to push it back up. So it's going to have to search for it in a lower support level. Otherwise, it's just a lack of volume at the moment. It's a lack of fuel to push it forward. So I can really see 95 definitely being tested, and then perhaps 85 or even beyond. Perhaps the way it's moving right now, it's just lifeless at the moment. Having said that, though, one article that was written, if you had invested in Cardano when the first $1,200 stimulus check came out, that would have been 45,000 right now. What amazing returns that would have got you. And that was April 2020, so just under a year ago. If you had invested in Cardano at that point, massive return. That's a good 20 plus X. And this kind of reinforces, well, not even reinforces, but I'm still bullish on Cardano mid to long term. They just started the development of Gogen, where they've updated smart contract capability to the platform. So the ecosystem is literally just starting off. It's just building in terms of dApps being built on there. I think was it Bondly that just migrated towards Cardano. So there's still a lot of value to be unlocked within this ecosystem. However, as I showed you in the charts, I think there's a little bit more downside left, some more correction before it can carry on going to the upside. Next, we'll look at the record breaking. I'm sure everyone has seen this by now, but I tried to cover it shortly, and then the article after this. So $69 million is how much this NFT was sold. I'll be very honest with you, I don't know who Christie is, if it's a company or whatever. However, clearly their artwork is very, very valuable. The next is CryptoPunk. This NFT was bought for 15k in 2018, now sold for 8 million. Also, Logan Paul, he created some NFTs and sold them for several thousands of pounds, maybe a few million. You can see this trend is accelerating quite fast. Now, as many people are saying, this could still be a bit of a bubble. I mean, if you recall, those of you who were in the last bull run, CryptoKitties was a craze at that point, selling for a lot of money. So this could be similar. However, whether it's a phase or not, long term, I definitely think this is going to continue. This bubble may burst or may continue, but long term NFTs will carry on. Now imagine, when bigger brands start to adopt this, the likes of Nike or Louis Vuitton or any clothing company who want to design rare collectibles, they could easily, with the brand power, sell NFTs for big sums. You've got artists like Banksy, if they decide to go digital, it could sell massive amounts. There can be Banksy equivalent new NFT artists that are coming out in the digital world, whose art become very, 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 very valuable. And then moving over into the gaming world, there's rare collectible swords, items, football, whatever it is. You know, there could be NFTs created by Cristiano Ronaldo in the football world, could be sold for millions. So this is definitely going to continue, whether it's this current bubble and bursting, or it continuing in the next few years after some kind of resurgence. But this is huge, and also not only for kind of artwork, but also for like things like property and owning assets online, like real estate and any other real artwork that you can create a digital counterpart. So let's say there's an actual painting in real life, there could be an NFT token created for that painting, and thus many people can own shares of that painting or art piece or any real world object. So there's many use cases for this, and this is fantastic to see that it's finally getting some mainstream light. So just want to end with that. Absolutely fantastic to see, and is bringing more attention to the crypto world. This is fantastic for the bull run. We need this attention. More people are going to come in. This is going to be somewhat of a gateway for them, and this will fuel this run. So only good things coming from this news. That'll be all for this video. Hope you got some value from that, and see you in the next one. Peace.